my channel. My name is Gault. I am the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth. This is a book that's filled with great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible, and you can get it on Amazon.com. And today I'm talking about tips that are in the book. Today's tip is going to be about the benefits of drinking matcha tea. And if you don't know what matcha tea is, it's a green tea, but the difference between matcha and most green teas, or any other tea that is that you actually consume the entire leaf. So what they do is they take the leaf and they'll crush it down into a powder form, and you actually mix that powder to make the tea as opposed to using a tea bag. So that way you get a lot more antioxidants in it. You actually get, I believe it's like the equivalent to 10 cups of regular green tea and the amount of antioxidants that you get in matcha. So what I'm going to do first is talk a little bit about the benefits of drinking matcha. Then I'm going to talk about how I prepare it, because I actually do a few other things with it to make it a little bit more healthier. And let's get right to it. So the first thing is, like I mentioned earlier, it's high in antioxidants. That's very important in getting younger looking skin. It's very important in keeping the cells in your body healthy, getting the free radicals out. It helps in prevention of cancer. I mean, there's just so many benefits to getting antioxidants in your body. Your cells will oxidize over time, and antioxidants will slow that process down, and that's why it slows down the aging process. So it does have anti-aging properties as well. It fortifies the immune system, so it makes you stronger, and it enhances calm and boosts energy. So there's an amino acid called L-theanine, and that actually enhances calm in the body. And then there's caffeine, which of course boosts energy. So the two together make it so you're not so crazy though, but that you actually, like you can get from drinking too much caffeine, you can go crazy. What's really nice about this is you've got the benefit of it keeping you calm, but also making you alert, which is fantastic. And you will definitely feel that difference if you switch over from coffee to matcha tea. It detoxifies the body. It has a high level of chlorophyll in it. It burns calories and fat, and who doesn't like that? And it boosts your memory and concentration, and it improves the cholesterol. So what it does is it actually will increase your high cholesterol, your good cholesterol, so that it's the HDL that it actually will increase, and that's a benefit to everyone. So next I'm going to talk a little bit about preparing it, and then I'm going to go into the kitchen and show you how I make it. But basically what I do is I like the organic single serve. You can get it in a can form, and it's just a bunch of powder. But the problem with that is, you're trying to take a tablespoon out, and matcha it's a very light powder, so it just goes all over the place when you try to do it that way. So I find it's easier to get these single serve packets. Mine comes with like either 12 or 20 little packets in a box, and that way it actually works really well, because you just dump the contents into your teacup, and you don't have to worry about measuring it. You don't have to worry about powder getting all over the place. I do always use organic matcha, so that's one thing I would recommend is organic single serve. This is a picture of it right here. I also then would put coconut oil in it, because coconut oil has some really great healthy properties to it, so I throw that in there. And then I will add organic raw honey in it. Raw honey actually also has antioxidants in it, but that's what will flavor it. It'll make it taste good, but it also has very healthy properties. So what you're doing is you're getting something healthy, and you're also getting some a sweetness to it that you're not going to get from putting regular sugar in, which is really not something you should do. You don't want to put anything processed in there, so white sugar is not good. And I don't really like any of the sugar substitutes out there, because most of them are chemicals. And so I like to stick with something very, very natural. Organic raw honey. So remember, it's raw honey would be, it's raw, so it's pretty thick, and it's not, a lot of honey out there is not really that good. It's like sugar water, because they process it to make it look good, and they pretty it up, and they're just taking all the nutrients out of it, and you don't want to do that. I will add some organic unsweetened almond milk to it. I think that really makes it taste a little bit creamier without having to put dairy products in, because I try to stay away from too much dairy, and so that's the way I put it together. I whisk it all together, and then I put a little bit of cinnamon in it, and you get something that tastes really good, but it also is going to be very, very healthy for you. So let me show you how I do it. Come on. Alright, welcome back. So what I'm going to do is make the matcha tea right now. One ingredient I forgot to throw up there is I do use star anise as well, and I'll heat that up first. And the reason why I do that is that helps with digestive issues, and so I think that star anise just adds another benefit to the tea. I'm using filtered water, and unfortunately my refrigerator is broken because usually I just get it from there, but I'm going to use bottled water today. I'm just going to pour it in a cup. So I just pour a little bit of water in the cup, right there, like that. And I will take the star anise. I don't know if you know what star anise is, but it smells like licorice, and it's a seed. Looks a little bit like that. You can see that. And so I put a couple of those in here, and it's going to make it, actually it also smells really, really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 20 minutes.
2 minutes later, not 20, but 2 minutes later.
Okay, so now I have the hot water with the star anise. I'm going to take the star anise out because you don't want, it's solid. And it smells great, so I know the star anise is in there. And then what I'm going to do is rinse off my spoon here because I'm going to use it. And what I'll do is I actually throw in a pack. This is the type I get, but I've had other ones. There's a lot of different varieties or different brands of on-the-go type of matcha, which is a single-serve pack. So I recommend having a single-serve pack, but you can have any brand you want. I also recommend it being organic. So I just pour that in the cup. So I'm going to pour that in. And see how that's very clean and easy. And then I will add a little less than a tablespoon of coconut oil, which will melt obviously because it's hot in there. Let's mix it up a little bit, rinse off the spoon again. And then I'll take a little bit of the raw honey. Now raw honey is very thick. You can't just pour it out. You have to actually have to spoon it out. That's how thick it is. It actually sticks to the spoon. It's almost like peanut butter. We're going to mix that in. And I'm going to add a little bit of almond milk. So let me go grab that.
20 seconds later.
Okay, so I'm back with the almond milk. If you've never had almond milk before, it tastes fantastic. I do get the organic and the unsweetened variety. It doesn't matter again what brand, but it's great. Get the organic and unsweetened. It's great. It tastes so good. I mean, if you haven't tried it and you're afraid of it, don't be. It tastes better than regular milk. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in the cup, just a little bit, and then I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon. And again, organic is the way to go. And so what you get is something that looks a little bit like that. So you can see, I don't want to spill it, but you can kind of see the cinnamon's on top, and it's going to taste great. And it's so good. You should go out and make your own cup. This is fantastic. So not only does it taste great, but it has a lot of great anti-aging benefits to it. So I really recommend that you drink a cup of this a day. Get rid of the coffee, and you won't, believe me, you will not regret it. Thanks again, and until next time, I'll see you. Have a great day.
If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.